looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters, the haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. Looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters, the haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. Looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters, the haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to ye. Good morning. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fangs and fangettes. Listen, we in the building. It's your boy Big Phil Speaks. And guess what this is? The Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Listen, if you hadn't heard already, you better act like you know and understand. We different over here. I'm glad that you could be in the building because you could be anywhere else on this good Wednesday, November 1st, 2023 morning, but you choose to be here with your boy Big Phil Speaks and the GMG mob, the GMG family. Good morning, gang. Listen, who we got in the building? So far, Michelle Maybell. She was in here early, 7:15. Wait, God damn it. Then we got one half of the HR, J-Man in the building, Papa True Guns, GMG in the building. Hey, Tiffany, she's in the building. Jay Pierce was goody like the mob. T, I see you in the place to be, huh? Listen, Night Rider, the Good Money Gang, the home team, Southeast Slimmy he's in the building, huh? The Bird, good morning, QV, all of you all the way from Australia, she's in the building, good morning. Des indeed, the other half of HR is in the building. Listen, good morning to ye. That part right there, huh? Sabrina C, she's in the place to be. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yay. MMB Beauty, she's up early. Good morning to you, MMB. I see ye. Huh? Shy, I see you, Shy Love. You in the building. Good morning to ye. Notorious is in the building. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, gang. Well, go ahead, be. Good morning. Established is in the building. Thank you, Established. Listen, we in the building. We got Caroline. Oh, Miss Pep. Hey, how you doing, Pep 22? I see you in the building. Good morning to ye. Huh? Donnell G in the place to be. Good Money Gang. GMG, huh? Who been holding back MLB? I've been chilling. I'll get to that in a second. You can take your costume off. Listen, I ain't got no costume on. I'm me all the time. What you talking? Listen, Irvin, I see you, Irvin. Blessings to you. I see you in the building. Pretty passion fruit that came on in. Good morning to you. Listen, we in the building, and it's the Good Morning Gang morning show. That part. Let me see if I like this little. Which one y'all like that one? Y'all like that one? I'm a little bit bigger in the picture. Pause. I can rock with that one. Listen. Good morning. Hi Denise. Good morning to ye. How you been, hi Denise? I see you in the building. MLB, yeah, you somebody been holding back. I've been said I had only given y'all maybe 5% of my capabilities. And I haven't even tapped into 10% of my potential to show y'all. Listen, but it's up and it's stuck. Pause. We are going up in the rest of 2023 into 2024. It's about to get different. I'm about to show y'all more of me. Listen, y'all about to get more of this thick ass head capacity. Pause. And we about to have at it. We're going to have some good times, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go up. And what you see is just the beginning. Everything is still in transition, but you're about to see a lot of changes, a lot of them. Thank you, MB. I thank you for the accolade. I appreciate that. J-Man, you bugged out with that one. Okay, I get you through the workout, how the knees. Listen, have at it, yo. Other 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's have at it. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, pause. Listen. What you talking about, Shaq? Night Riders from Southeast. I'm from Uptown, Northwest. Shaq, you talking about slang? DC slang is DC slang. You hear me? I ain't even that part right there. You feel me? That part. Y'all coming over to the YouTube. Don't be peeking from the sideline. Come on in, get in where you fit in and stop bullshitting. The link is right there. Listen. God damn it. Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler fired from the Las Vegas Raiders. Listen, I'm slipping and sleeping and slipping and sleeping and sleeping and slipping on that right now. It's just me for right now, MMB. But I got a couple guest co-hosts coming in here and there. And then I have you all. Hold on. Let me make sure I did something. Hold on. Hold up. Make sure I pinned that, what you call it. As a matter of fact, I ain't got time for that. No can do. I'll just do that right there. Bark up. Lolo kisses. I'll see you, Lolo. Say good morning. Oh, I already did have it pinned up there. Okay, we good. Oh yeah, everything's everything, MMB. You know, I can't complain about Nathan. No, nothing. No. How can I put this? Not one person or individual, including myself, is going to stop this train called the GMG Express that we headed straight to the top. You feel me? Ain't nobody stopping that. Not even moi. You feel me? Shy, look, you better splash some water on your face when you talk about sparking one up. Not doing the sports this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Although I just got like a breaking news thing across my thing that the Giants, them damn Giants, just signed a new quarterback. I didn't read it because I got my live going on the IG streets or whatever the case may be. But it says y'all got a new quarterback up there in New York. I don't think that's going to help y'all, though. I don't think that's going to help y'all. I'm just saying. I ain't no hater or nothing, but I don't think that's going to help y'all, huh? Do. Let me take my swig real quick. My vocal went to a D minus. Listen, hey, Dez, y'all need a quarterback, y'all need a cornerback, y'all need wide receivers, Paul, y'all need a running back, y'all need an offensive line, y'all need a decent defensive line, y'all need a coaching staff, hell, y'all need a new stadium, y'all need everything. So let me stop. But how about them Cowboys? How about them boys? Pause. You feel me? Listen, yeah, my throat's a little groggy today, ladies and gentlemen. Pause, because I was up late. Watching and looking and lurking and got up hella early just so I can make sure I got something together for you, good ladies and gentlemen, this morning. It's 33 of y'all in the building thus far. I suspected that number will rise a little something. Pretty passion for how about them? Yeah. How about them? How about them Cowboys? You feel me? Shout out to my channel, my Giants, all right. I can't help it because they acting like we people, little people, instead of giants. He got alto just before. We need a QB now that coach is gone, man. Listen. What's understood don't need to be spoken. Them boys is was turning the NFL up right about now. A lot of y'all other teams is looking shaky. You hear me? My nose is itching. God darn it. Good morning. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. The Good Morning Gang is in full effect on the Good Morning Gang show. You hear me? Where would I like to start? Where would I like to start, baby? Quarterbacks need Cowboys need a quarterback too, but we doing all right with the one we got. J-Man. Hating. That's what you doing. Hate. How you gonna be having the HR? You hating. Philly gonna get y'all this week. I doubt it. Look at how they look. Look how Philly almost lost to the damn Washington Commanders. What you talking? What? Man, listen. I think these next 2, 3, 4 weeks gonna be a breeze for the Cowboys. I'm waiting for that game by near Thanksgiving time when we see the Commanders. That's the #1 rivalry right there. Almost doesn't count. J-Man, you right about that. A W is a W, an L is an L. But in the meantime, between time, you feel me? How about them Cowboys? Anywho. All right, let me see. Where for art thou? Let me see what I want to do. I think I'm gonna start the show off. Maybe a little somber news, but something for people to think about. Get on up. That would be the weakest game on TV on Thanksgiving. I know, because we're going to punish. We're going to punish him. You hear me? All right, come on now. Act right. High current thing. Oh, I know what I meant to do. Do. I don't know why they Phil didn't run to no bathroom. I'm right here. Sarah Lynn says, fun fact, a pig's heart is super similar to a human's heart. That sounds hella crazy when you think about it, right? That sounds hella crazy. Yeah, QV, a pig's heart. The first month it worked. That's a fact, Pretty Prostitute. Y'all couldn't hear me? Y'all couldn't, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all still can't hear me? Y'all can hear me now? Okay, I gotta fix that. Sorry about that. So y'all didn't hear y'all didn't hear when I read the information? Why am I yelling? Maybe because I didn't think y'all could hear me. It wasn't a video. It was y'all could hear me talking when I was scrolling. Y'all can hear me talking when I was scrolling. Lord, oh man, I'm sorry about that. In the long story short, Lawrence Fawcett, 58, died after being the second person who received a transplanted heart from a pig. He died nearly 6 weeks after what they said was a successful surgery, whatever the case may be. He was in physical therapy, trying to regain strength to be able to walk, whatever the case may be, when the heart started having complications and shutting down, or whatever the case may be. They say Fawcett kind of knew that he wasn't going to be around too much longer. He just wanted a little more time with his family or whatever. I guess get more of his affairs in order, et cetera, et cetera. It just shows that while these things seem good, we're a long way off from having viable alternatives that last a long time. I don't know what they had, like a plastic heart thing, a fake heart thing before. I haven't heard any news on that in the longest time to say whether or not that's gotten better or worked for people or not. But it goes to show that as far as technology and science, we have a long way to overcome the hurdles and adversities of trying different other things or whatever the case may be. Yeah, they are crazy. Using a pig heart, that's different. That's different. Thank you, Wes T. I appreciate that. 20 bandana salute. 215 Trench Baby is in the building. But you got to understand, right? They've been growing ears and things on the backs of mice and rats that they've been giving to people, that lose an ear, whatever the case may be. You never know what you might get when you might need it. And if it saves your life at the moment, you going to take it or you going to leave it. What you going to do? But that's the thing. In the article, it said that there's a vast shortage for people that are having heart failure and in need of a heart transplant. So they're looking for alternative methods to be able to circumvent that, because obviously they don't have enough viable bodies or body parts or whatever the case may be to transplant out actual hearts from people to other people. So they're trying to find other means and methods to be able to bring it full circle to help make more people whole again, or as close to whole as possible. But it just sounds hella crazy when you think about they're using a pig, some swine, as a means to an end. That part right there. Moon, I'm with you. Moon, human to human transplants should be what the only thing, right? As long as a whole person, aka clone, isn't somewhere disfigured. That part right there. That part right there. Okay, I'm at work, so I'll be in the clouds listening. You have a great day, Wes T. You have a great day. Anywho, On to the next, on to the next, on to the next. I'm afraid to pull up the next one because I don't know what happened that the last one didn't operate correctly. I'm gonna have to check these comments if I can to see if what you call it. Where do I go from here? Do we want? Matter of fact, I'll get this out the way. I'll get this one out of the way. Computer's running slow, so please forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Changes. You can sit down, get on do we? Now let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Before I go any further. All right. Tory Lanez denied bail on appeal. The California Court of Appeal turned down the rapper's latest attempt to come home. Okay, come on now. There we go. California's Second District Court of Appeal turned down Tory Lanez's plea for release on bond from prison Thursday, October 26. According to court documents obtained by legal affairs journalist Megan Cuniff, Lanez is still in the process of appealing his conviction for shooting Megan the Stallion in 2020. In her decision, Judge Lee Smalley Edmund emphasized that Lanez, being a Canadian citizen, is a potential flight risk. Appellant currently stands convicted of a violent felony, which is a factor a court shall consider in determining whether the defendant poses a danger to the community, reads Edmund's ruling. Based on this record, appellant has not shown that the trial court unjustifiably denied relief or otherwise shown by clear and convincing evidence entitlement to relief. I think that might be it. No. In August, Lanez began a 10-year sentence in North Kern State Prison after his request for a new trial was unsuccessful. His initial bail request was denied September 14th. What the hell? Come on now. God darn. Okay, here we go. Woo! Lane's legal team asserted that the rapper is not inclined to flee and does not represent a threat to the safety of any individual or the community. Here, he herely wishes to support his family and earn a living as is permissible pending the outcome of his appeal, reads the motion filed October 5th. In December, a jury convicted Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, of assaulting Megan with a semi-automatic firearm, recklessly discharging the weapon, resulting in significant bodily harm, and possessing the unregistered firearm in his vehicle. That's it. That's all with that one. Ladies and gentlemen, do we care though? Do we care? Do y'all care? Do y'all even care? Moon said, I don't give two figgities about that niggity. It don't let me zoom that much on my phone. Listen, you ain't got to zoom. Listen, Tanky, listen. Good morning, Damn Lee. Good morning to ye. I was kind of iffy about reporting that myself. Notorious, I believe so. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for Tory. He might as well work on that hairline and some music. Damn it. Turn your screen sideways, Tinky. That might help. Just sing the song while we wait. Pretty passion fruit. You couldn't hear me? Other people said they can hear me. J-Man said, nope, don't care. Tinky, you get rid of yourself. What you mean get rid of it? Don't be hating on my little background, girl. D Blade, good morning to you. Rest up. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's a wrap for Tory. Unfortunately, he won't be home. He'll be home in about 5 years. I don't know. Do California give day for a day? If they give day for a day, then he probably will be home in 5 out of that 10. That's if they give him a parole or whatever the case may be. Dev Lee said, I just wanted to tap in before court, but stick a fork in him, he's done. I can dig it. She said, I was on his side. Why you was on his side, Dev Lee? Huh? Why you was on his side? Because that music, that singing got you, huh? Talk about that basketball player just found out his wife had an OnlyFans. Man, I'm getting to that. I don't have the video footage for that one set up, but I'm going to get to. Matter of fact, let's have at it. Former NBA player Joe Smith found out that his wife, who looks oddly familiar, she looks real familiar, fellas. Do you remember where you've seen his wife at before? That he found out that she secretly had an OnlyFans page. Because the story is iffy. I like them both, but to me, it still is shaky, damn. It still is shaky. Bab Wilson, GMG, good morning to ye. Nope, he doing all of that. Cali doesn't give breaks. Hey, day for day, look, he might not be around in 5 years. Yeah. Rest up. Why you say Joe Smith is a simp? That's his wife. That ain't his girlfriend. That's his wife, right? But the screen froze up. See, that's why I need to hurry up and get off this platform and onto another one, because this is some bullshittery. Justin said it definitely was shaky. That's a fact. Oh, freaky hiding in the closet, posting videos. At least she ain't got to lie no more. But no, Nikki, good morning. She looks like a ex-porn star. Fellas that, you know what I'm saying, got a little age on you. Do you not remember seeing that face somewhere? I'm just saying, where do y'all remember seeing her face at? So her doing OnlyFans might not be a far stretch of who she been. Who knows? She said it in the video, we needed it, so I had to do what I had to do. Man, listen. No, it ain't Kitten. It ain't Kitten. Is another one. If it's not mistaken, I think she used to have long nails, J-Man. I think she had long nails, if I'm not mistaken. I encourage the professionals in the pleasure sector. She needed to live her truth. Pretty passion fruit. What you talking? Yeah, Joe should have done his background check on her before putting the ring on. Sound like from there, what you call it? She kind of said something to the effect like, you know what I used to do, something like that. I can't remember the whole thing or whatever. But Reason, good morning. But I'm just saying, I can't remember her name, Tinky. I can't remember her name. But if it's the one I'm thinking about, she used to have these long ass nails on the little, you know what I'm saying, in them videos. Joe should have left her right where he met her. That's what he should have did. I'm just saying. Now, I can't say that because some people change their lifestyle. Some people, but damn it. But obviously money has become a thing because she said, you know, some things needed to happen, and I made it do what it do. He probably met her when she was still working at a strip joint. Possible, possible, possible. What's T? She does look familiar though, and I remember the nails feel. Let me get off this phone before. Hey, what's T? Those that know, don't they? Those that know, don't they? The question is, did he get some of that money? Sound like no. If he was shocked and appalled and surprised, excuse me, they've been together hella long though, so I'm sure he knew because he said in the video everything was supposed to change after the marriage. Jay, man, I knew you was part of the HR for a reason. I knew you was a part of the HR for a reason. It's not hard to have a conversation with your significant other about something like that if you respect them. Jaleel, that part. That part. Because that something like that could break up a marriage. It could, depending on what she's doing on OnlyFans, if she got other people in the videos on the OnlyFans, it could turn out to be something real detrimental to their relationship or to their marriage. Look, Night Rider, kid used to be fire. She couldn't tell him before she did it, though. Listen, she could have. Hey, rest up. She could have sat him down like, baby, you know, money a little tight these days. I can get on OnlyFans and make us a bag. Stop playing, Don. Is OnlyFans always for exclusive adult entertainment content? Music for God too? No. OnlyFans, people do upstanding things on OnlyFans. OnlyFans is just known for the salacious activities, fetishes, and other things that people because some women do feet only videos or whatever for those those pervy type dudes that got a super fetish for feet. You got women that do full on PORN on it. You got women that do solo activities, you know what I'm talking about. You got some women that get on there, dance in scantily clad clothes or next to nothing. And then you got some that get on there and just do modeling activities too. Well, maybe she didn't want him to know. That could be it, Tinky. But if that's your husband, why should you not want him to know? If that's your husband, why not? He never wondered why they ate out every night. And where the money was coming from, right? Maybe she just showing her feet. If it's the girl I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure she was showing more than just her feet. You hear me? She was showing tatas and thighs, them buns and some. You hear me? She did an interview with TMZ, said they've been married for 11 years. Man, see, listen. Communication is everything. Honesty is the best policy. You feel me? Or eating in lingerie. How you know, Tiggy? What you got going on? You got the OnlyFans, Tiggy? Huh? Tiggy? He tripping. He should have become her manager and get to the bag. Listen, he already married to her. He should be getting to some of that bag. What? Hey, Dez, I ain't got nail one of OnlyFans. I ain't subscribed to nobody on no damn OnlyFans. Not gonna do it. I heard the request button can get demanding. Heard this spooky audio. Huh? What you talking about, pretty passion fruit? Look, Justin Show said, who got the link? I'm trying to see Auntie's content. Hey, Justin, have at it. He said in the vid, she just doing solo vids. Okay. Phil bought a couple people OnlyFans. I ain't never bought not near persons or OnlyFans ever. And that's on me and my 7 children. I can never. But if she doing solo videos, like, but I can kind of get it, right? Say, okay, for argument's sake, right? You married somebody that was in the adult entertainment industry, women or men, you married a male or female in that industry, right? It's bad enough there's prior footage of your loved one all over the place. All over the place. And in some instances, you're trying to live that down and get past all that. and love them for who they are, right? Why then reopen that, or even the person who used to be involved with that activity is trying to get past their past or let it die, right? Why reopen Pandora's box? Why reopen Pandora's box for the scrutiny and everything that comes with it, right? I get it. In this day and age of OnlyFans, there's a lot of people making big bags off of that, or whatever the case may be. Not everybody, but there's some people that make a pretty penny off of OnlyFans. So I can kind of get it. Like, it's better than her going back to the pole itself or going back into a club itself. It's a lot more private, her doing that. But then you open the scrutiny back up like, hey, Joe Smith married an ex-PORN star. He married, she busting it open on the OnlyFans. Like, it's like a rock in a hard place. On the one hand, lovely Tinky, I would never. I don't care who else. I don't care if my biggest crush in the world ever got OnlyFans. I'm not buying that. No hate, no shade. That's just me. Listen. I want what everybody else ain't getting. I want to see what everybody else ain't seeing. You feel me? Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. This is not gonna stay on the whole time. Come on over. You got me effed up, Tiggy. Hey, J-Man, yeah, okay. This woman was being haunted by this request. It was a lot of money, but the request got weirder and weirder. Oh, I get what you're saying now. So, Phil, you'll buy a crab boil, but not the only... Yep, I sure would. Phil, wait for the OnlyFans video price to go on sale. Talking about that Black Friday sale, huh? You can get in for 99 cents. Shit. I guarantee I'm not buying nobody. I don't care who starts an OnlyFans. I'm not doing that. Now, if I'm the only fan, then it's like, no, let me stop. But I'm not buying nobody's only nothing. You hear me? Because I ain't the only fan. Look, Night Rider said the free joints is crazy. Wait till it leak over into X videos or one of them spots. No regarding. One thing about me, I ain't dragging nothing, nigga. Next topic, though. Anywho, y'all, listen, I'm not going to play the footage. But I'm pretty sure by now on them IG streets or somewhere else on the internet, you've heard about the Brooklyn father and son who lost their life in a hallway in an apartment building arguing with some man. I don't know the context behind what the argument was about. I know that the father approached the dude with scissors or whatever the case may be. However, that man that shot the father and son, he's going to jail. Hey, J-Man, yeah. Hey, Night Rider, I know some things. You feel me? Hey, Jaleel, yeah, he going to jail. The problem he's going to have in trying to defend himself with self-defense or whatever the case may be, he didn't pull the gun and shoot the dude while he was in his face with the scissors. He waited like a coward till the dude walked off. The big dude, the father, was walking off and got the hawking off at him. The son foolishly, but I guess understandably, through emotion, ran towards the dude. And got shot up immediately. Then the guy who did the firing of did the shooting walked around and walked up on the father who was by the father's front door at this point on the ground and shot him some more. Dude going to jail. Whoever that brother is, get your affairs in order, because your ass is grass. You ain't, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You cannot claim self-defense. You cannot claim, I don't think, insanity at either. The way that video shows it, your ass is going to jail. Rikers, if it's still open, it's open right for the moment. You gonna be on Rikers for a second, or you gonna be in one of them MD, whatever you going to jail, Slim. You going to jail. That's a fact. Jalil shot him when he was walking away. That was cowardice. Now, if you wanted to be thorough, if you wanted to protect yourself, or act like you would protect yourself, you should have. I'm not condoning no violence, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, if he was going to try to protect himself, he should have did it while the man was right there, close to him, up in his gristle, or walking towards him with the scissors. When big dude was first walking towards him with the scissors, he should have pulled out and said, "Hold up, hold up." Phil, they said, you what? I have a point out singing. Y'all are bugging. Hey, Sarah Lynn, that's a fact. It looks crazy as man, listen. The whole argument was over loud noise, man. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, and we all human, right? We all human, and we all fall short, with our tempers, with attitudes, with sometimes the things we say out of our mouths, the actions that we take, or whatever the case may be. But we gotta do better, because is a little argument worth you losing the rest of your life? That man, after he probably was in his emotions in the moment and all that good stuff, but he probably, as he left that building or whatever, he probably was like, man, my life is over. My life is over. And in this situation, that's 3 lives gone. That father, that son, and that man who, yeah, he might not be dead at the moment or dead in general, but his world is going to be dead. He's going to be locked up. And he'll have to live out every day of regret, wishing he had did something a little bit differently. Yeah, Tinker, you got to see that video. Cuba, ain't nobody waiting for nothing to go on no damn sale. I ain't waiting for nothing to go on sale. It was how he calmly waited for the elephant, man. That part right there. If that man's an immigrant, if that man is from somewhere else, he better get to getting. Because I'm telling you, he going to jail. You ain't see that, Jay, man? It's all over the internet. They sharing it all over the place. It was in New York somewhere, Tinky. It was in New York. Actually, I think in Brooklyn, because they said the father and son was from Brooklyn. So it happened in Brooklyn. You got to get on up. He showed no remorse. Like I said, he walked past the son after he done lit him up and went around there and purposely ended the father. Purposely. He was a corrections officer. Oh, he gonna have a really extra time then. He gonna have a real extra time, because he probably forgot in the moment that there's a camera up there. He's gonna probably say self-defense. He probably gonna say the man came at me and I felt threatened and First of all, you're gonna have to explain the bullets in the back. Second of all, you're gonna have to explain what that video footage shows. Third of all, I don't think you should even get. I don't even think he should get well. I don't wish jail on nobody, but a plea deal, I don't know. Them was Haitians that he killed. Oh Lord, That's Sing. Yeah, and New York, them gun laws is hella crazy. Homeboy lived downstairs and was tired of the noise. He looked like he just got off work and was fed up. That's cool and all, but that ain't no excuse. Reason that ain't no excuse. That brother, fed up. Now he gonna be going from fed up that they got me locked up and they won't let me out. They won't let me out. And his fellow COs, they gonna try to protect him, but they ain't gonna be able to protect him that much. Trust me. Trust me. Now he's on the run. Listen, man, he better have. Like I said, if he ain't from here, he better he should have been on the first thing smoking. He should have liquidated everything he got, pawn shop or wherever he had to go. Pew, like a Yamaha chromed out 1100, got the hell up out of Dodge. Watchman was goody like DeMar. The argument was over noise. The guy lived under him. Yeah, that is sad, Hondanese. Very sad, unfortunately. Oh, so you know exactly where it was, Music for God, too. They said it was in Flatbush in Vanderveer Apartments. Yeah, he was a CO in 2004 to 2005. Oh, but got fired because he pointed a gun at a plainclothes officer. Then he was a train conductor after that, like 2012 or something. He sounds just plain old crazy. Listen, that part right there. Rashad Houston, home team. Good morning, gang. Vanderveer, what's up, Mo? Good morning to ye. Yeah, he his life is done. His life is done. His photographs worldwide. You ain't going nowhere. They probably ain't get. Depending on when this shooting happened, his photo wasn't worldwide just yet until it hit the internet. D-Lo. After he got to the internet, then yeah, it's starting to get around. But if I was him, immediately, I'd have got up. I'm out. Listen, I'm out. Especially if I know if he know that building got cameras, I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm not going, I ain't going to be out here too much longer. I might as well go live my life for a second because my life is going to be over. His photographs, oh yeah, I read that. Stupid. But, you know, like I said, we all human. We got to do better when it comes to our emotions, to our tempers, and how we handle stuff or whatever the case may be. And listen, we can't be big and bad 24 hours a day. We can't be super tough 24 hours a day and then have a moment's unthought about decision change our whole lives like that and change lives of others like that too. I see it on the news in Miami. Oh, hey, JJ 305, salute. Oh, you saw it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he ain't get out of Dodge before now, it's a wrap. If they showing it on the news in Miami, they probably making sure his ass don't get back to whatever country he's from, if he's from anywhere. This is why I urge everyone to avoid all conflict if possible. If you can walk away from it, just walk away, especially if your wife or kids are around. Yeah. It ain't always wise to play Superman. It ain't always wise to play Superman. Not at all. Mo Digger.
Yo.
What's goody like the mob?
Morning. I see you struggling up here, so I can't help the
Never.
light skinned fella.
Never struggling. Never struggling. What you talking?
you don't you don't sound right giving the news, bro.
What? No. With this one, I, because I ain't had the video or the verbiage, in front of me. But other than
Nah,
that,
first of all, that man blacked out. He was going through more than just noise. He's tired of them, but he was going through something else. 'Cause you could tell by the way he was pacing, standing outside talking to the young lady that the husband. And I know a lot of people that know him. Everybody putting his pictures up saying rest in peace. The boyfriend, the husband, whatever he is.
right?
First of all, you don't come outside with no weapon and put it to no man's neck. You seen him with the scissor to the guy's neck.
Okay.
The guy shouldn't have did what he did. He had intentions of He probably had intentions of just scaring them. But when he put the hold on. When he put that knife to his neck, he snapped. Because he didn't come up there gun out at first. You understand? He came up there, he was speaking to whoever the young lady was from a distance.
That's true.
The man first, but if you see the beginning of the video, the man was at his door putting his clothes on, the diesel one, the big one that got killed.
Yeah, the father.
And the father, and he was standing by the steps, just patiently waiting to speak to somebody. You know what I mean? Then the door closed, the young lady came out, he was speaking to her. We couldn't hear the voice. We only seen the footage. He was speaking to her. Then the father came out, pushed her out the way, jumped in homie's face with a scissor to his neck. You know what I mean? I think that aggravated the situation a little worse. I think the little boy got killed by the fort because he thought he was rushing him. The
That's
little
what I
boy
said.
was getting out the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, he thought he was rushing him. You understand? So once he did what he did, he took the last shot to the little boy in the chest, went over here, homie in the head, then went about his business. That was a rage situation. Like, I think he got heated once homie ran out with his big old ass. No disrespect. You understand?
so
With
so
with that knife to his head, knife to his neck. Because if he
yeah,
came out just to blaze, he'd have blazed that girl.
no,
He'd
I
have
get
blazed
that.
that door.
I get that. But given all that you know, given all that you saw, and given all the knowledge you got, do you think he gonna get off on self-defense or
No,
crime of passion?
no, he's gonna get off. He's not gonna get off because number one, he's gonna do 10 years automatically for having I don't care what law enforcement you was in,
Because
a
of the gun.
scope a scope on a gun is automatic. The scope itself is 10 years in New York.
Oh
The
wow.
beam.
Oh wow.
And even though he was licensed, that's illegal. You can have a scope on your gun in New York. You can have a gun even if you got a license, because there's a different license to have that scope. You
They
understand that
they said he was
infrared?
they said he was ex corrections too. That he got fired from that. So I
Yeah,
mean,
but even ex
like,
correction, they keep their gun license because my
oh, do they?
family
Oh,
retired. Yeah,
okay.
you keep your license. You keep carrying because you can run into an inmate at any time. That.
Might remember that.
Yeah, so even my family that's ex officers, ex corrections, or you know what I mean? They
That's true
keep
because
their
police
firearms.
officers the same way.
Yeah, they keep their
Right.
firearms. They got to be armed at all times. Retired, anything. They have to be armed at all times. But that scope is different. That's illegal in New York, even if
It
you're
did.
licensed.
That mad.
So he has some shit.
Okay. Beyond that 10, he gonna have to explain to shooting him in the back when dude was feet away from him too.
It's a rage. You understand what I'm saying? Now, once you put a knife to my neck and I snap, it's a whole different ball game. So they're gonna have to put him through psych, and he's gonna get all this. I'm telling you, he's gonna get all the evaluations because he's an ex-officer. They're gonna incorporate him going through psychological, bull
Trauma on
crap from
the
his
job and all
job,
other that.
trauma. Because he worked for the law, they're gonna incorporate all that. Now, if he was me, I would have just went to jail for capital murder.
I don't know though, Mo, because they
I'm
say he
telling
pulled
you.
a gun out on a plainclothes officer.
Yeah, and then that's where the psych coming at. They gonna say mentally he's going through a lot. They protect their own, brother. I'm telling you what.
That's true. That's true.
The
But but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Okay.
union is gonna back that man up because
If you say rage over the shots in the back, okay. But the last couple when he walked up on him at the door,
first of all,
them
when he
last,
shot the little boy, he stood over him and hit him again.
yeah,
Then he
yeah,
walked
that
over the
part,
father. He was flinching, trying to crawl, and he hit him in his head. So
yeah,
that's where the rage coming at. I'm telling
man,
you.
man, that
No, me and you would have been a rat. We'd have been under
yeah,
the jail.
definitely a rap.
Yeah,
I
we'd have
don't
been
see
under
him.
the jail.
I don't see him walking out of that.
No, he's not gonna walk out. He's
I
on
don't see
plead
him.
insanity or something. Watch, he went crazy. Watch, he got Big Blue behind him. Watch, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And they
I,
covering up. It was
you know
on the
what?
Citizen app.
In years past, I would tend to believe what you not believe, but tend to agree with what you're saying. But I think because of social media and the video and the way it looked, I think they're not gonna be able to stand behind him like that.
No,
I
they
think
can't. No,
like, hold up, they
no,
gonna
no,
have
no. To you, they could do anything. You understand? They could put. We locked them up. Once they say they locked them up, the world is like, okay, yeah, he got
I
locked up,
got you. I
and
got
they
you.
sweep it right under the rug.
I
You
got you.
understand what I'm saying? That's how Blue take care of Blue. You feel me?
That is true. I give you that one.
So yeah, of course they're gonna lock them up in your face, make a big deal out of it, have the press out there, and then after that, you ain't gonna hear a peep about that case unless the family fight
For the
for the
justice
for the
situation.
justice. You understand? Because
I don't know.
now,
Hawk Newsom might get involved in
yeah,
all.
but this is the crazy thing. The only thing I'm gonna tell you, the only thing gonna help him if he had a like if he got laid off, if he had any history of mental breakdowns, by them
Unfortunately, that might
by him running out there with that knife and putting it to his throat, that might help his rage out a lot, his case out a lot. It might help it, Phil. I'm telling you, he was big, he was bulky, he had that knife to his throat. He felt like his life
pause.
was threatened when the guy turned around. Look, real talk. When the guy
Yeah.
turned around, and I hate women. And I tell all the ladies that I be with, I tell my kids, I tell my daughters, my cousins, stop pulling men away from arguments, dragging them by the arm away from their opponent.
Because it exacerbates it too. It makes them
When that
that.
girl pulled him back and he went to push out the way, that's when homie was able to pull the gun out of his pants and hit him in the back. I hate when women do that. If men say, let us do this, walk away. Just walk away. You understand? Do not pull a guy away from his enemy by his arm because you never know what happened. Look exactly what she did. Even though she was caring for her husband or her boyfriend, telling him, come on, come on, do not ever make him lose his guard. And he lost his guard. Now, if he was still close up to that guy, anything could have happened. He could have took the gun from him. He was a
True.
big dude.
True.
He could have disarmed him. But because you pulled him away and his attention was turned to you, and I tell women this all the time, let them handle their business. Get out the way. They always do that. If you see the video, once that girl pulled him away and his attention was turned to her, that's when homie was a coward, pulled the gun out and shot him in his back.
Definitely that. Definitely a coward for doing it the way that he did it.
Yes, he waited for that opportunity
Man,
because when homie was in his face, he didn't jump, he
he
didn't
could have
try to
tried to
fight.
back up.
Yeah, he
He could
didn't
have tried
try
to
nothing.
reach. He didn't do none of that.
He waited till she pulled him away, and that was his opportunity. So listen, I know y'all gonna be like, "Oh, he want to blame the woman." She should have just let it go. Let that man be whatever he is. Now she
Man,
gotta live with that on her conscience. He got to go to jail for the rest of his life. Her son is dead. Her husband is dead. One split moment change your life, ladies.
change all their lives. That's a fact.
Stop jumping in front of men that's dealing with something with men. Whenever men are dealing with something, yo, our cousins do it, our ladies do it all the time. Always want to jump in and pull you out the way of this and that. That's a perfect example of what can happen. And look what happened.
The wife not dead, Keenan. The wife not dead.
No, she ran in the house with the little girl. They was
Yeah,
out.
yeah. They not. She not dead. Yeah, it's a very very unfortunate situation. That could happen to any. What the hell just happened? Now I ain't do that. If you can come back. I don't know what just happened. Very unfortunate situation that anybody could be presented with, or whatever the case may be. Um, and I know sometimes it's easier said than done when it comes to having a level head or whatever. But try to keep as level ahead as possible. Pause. Because you don't want to ruin the rest of your life for a moment's anger, uh moment of not thinking. I'd be a bad man if I could wave my hands and do that. No, Notorious. I didn't do nothing. I didn't get him up out of there. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But what if we don't want no one to get hurt though? It's a rock. It's a rock in a hard place, y'all. Nah, that wasn't no look magic trick. I ain't do that. Maybe his phone died or something. That wasn't me that time. Nah. But no, Shy, I get what you're saying. I mean, because listen, y'all, women a lot of times are our voice of reason. When it comes to a situation like that, women are our voice of reason. I think when things get elevated though, a lot of times there's a time and place. And when you see that, because I get what Mo's saying, like sometimes you got to let a man be a man. Sometimes you got to let him be a man, and let him deal with it how he sees fit. Right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong. And you maybe call out to him from a distance and say, no, stop, baby, come on, baby, please, or whatever. But I get it with the physically putting yourself in the middle of it, or trying to restrain your man, or whatever the case may be. It does something here, because on the one hand, it's like a man can feel like, what you trying to say? I'm scared of this dude, or what you trying to, man? No, this dude, it's a rock and a hard place. At the end of the day, it's a rock and a hard place, the whole thing. Hey, Kelly B, it's definitely a rock and a hard place when it comes to being there for your man, trying to make sure your man is good, but also a man trying to be a man, protect his family, protect his pride, his ego, but they say pride cometh before the fall. So men, we sometimes have to check our pride at the door. You know what I'm saying? And deal with things differently. You get what I'm saying? So it's a rock and a hard place. Definitely a rock and a hard place. Once the temperatures are that high, they got to stay out of it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jay, man. And unfortunately, feel the Jason Kidd of Magic Tricks. Nah, I ain't do that. I ain't do that at all. Until he come back out. If he come back out, change the layout. They moved the family to a hotel, planning to move them out the building. At this moment, it's probably going to be too traumatic for them to live there anyway. And if they got cameras there, that might be a lawsuit because of security for the building. It's a lot that goes along with that. Hey, Kelly B. This was a bad example, but it doesn't always have to turn out that way. There you go. Okay, here we go. Mo, please explain to the people that wasn't me.
No. They came to fix some stuff in my apartment. So
I know they thought I gave you the one hand no look magic trick.
Oh nah, he didn't breathe on the control today, y'all.
Oh, there you go. Hey,
salute to my people. See, they don't be playing. Salute to my people, yo. Salute to the 2024 Mo gang. You heard? Salute to my people.
Hold on, though. So you giving breaking news? Are you giving breaking news?
Nah, not at all. Salute to
you respectfully, shut the figure up.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, Phil up to his old tricks again, huh? Yeah.
But Shah had made a point, because women, they naturally, as we ought to protect them, they want to make sure we good. I said, but that's a rock and a hard place, and once it gets to a certain point, they have to stay out of the way. They
don't
speak from a distance. They can speak. Come on, baby, please, baby.
I've been in it so many times. Been in that situation so many times. And it's like, yo, you gotta tell your lady, you gotta tell your cousin, even my female cousins, they so overprotective. And it's like, yo, get out the way. You're not a man. Move away. And then they argue with you, and it annoys me with that. I don't like that. Like, yo, stop.
I've told my mother that. Look.
Yeah.
Stay out my way. Da da da. And I've told this story one too many times. My mother does this thing where she'll clap. Philip, stop. That shit irks me. That make me more pissed off because it took me to look away. Look away. I'm like, what is you doing?
So you used to be getting ready to get into a fight. And your mother would sit out there and clap and call you by your full government.
I was already in the midst of it.
Yeah, she'd be like, Philip, stop.
And one time I'm on top of dude, just bang, bang. Hey, she come around the corner, Philip. And I looked at her and it pissed me off. It stopped me, but it made me look at her like, really? And then a couple times she did too. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing this. Is not what we doing. Mom.
Yeah, we need to chill, Dad. Tell Mama dearest. Philip, stop. It's crazy.
You feel me? I'm like, oh my God.
See, my mama. I ain't grow up with my mom. I grew up with my grandma. My grandmother she wasn't no joke. She was a gangster. Salute to her. I ain't gonna say her name, but she ain't play. She come outside, the whole neighborhood know It's
What's up?
going down.
You know what's funny though? Both 2 3 times the other person started talking trash right after I got up off them or got away from them. And then my mother
Mhm.
turned and be like, you need to shut the hell up because he was just whooping your ass a minute ago. And I'm looking at her
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's why you should have just shut the hell up too. So
See,
I can
mine,
finish whooping
that's one thing. When I was little, they didn't play. They just, my grandma used to be like, if you don't beat his ass, I'm gonna beat your ass.
her. Man,
Excuse my
listen.
language. I'm
No,
like,
I get it.
okay.
No, I get it. Cause see, you got to understand, right? I come up around a whole bunch of women, right? My uncle, I think he had it bad because he was like the only fella around a bunch of sisters and all that, so he had to rumble a lot. So he instilled in me early, like he used to put paws on me to make sure I was tough. He's like, you ain't gonna be no mama's boy. You know, when you get out here off this curb, you know what I'm saying? You gonna rumble. You gonna rumble. Win, lose, or draw, you gonna rumble. And I guess I kind of took to that mentality or whatever the case may be to a certain extent. And it's kind of hard though. But women, get back to the what you call it. Women innately want to make sure we good, and they don't want to
No,
see
I
us get
know,
fucked up.
I know,
But
man.
it's a
But
rock and a hard. It's a rock and a hard. That's I was telling Sha. You know, I get it, but is at a certain point you got to let a man be a man, and I get it.
listen,
We gotta kill our pride in some
I
instances,
got that
but in
type
some
of
instances we gotta do
chemistry.
what we gotta do, huh?
I got that chemistry where if I look at you, you know what to go get. That's just what it is. If you don't learn the tactics and the rules of engagement when it come to war with me, we don't need to be together. Don't jump in the front. Don't think you could beat no nigga. Don't think you could jump in. I give you that look. You know what to go get. You know to stash this and that, and to meet me back over here while I'm doing me. That's just it. If you don't understand that language, we can't even deal with each other. I'm sorry.
I'm the same way. I tell people if I give you a look, that means it's time for you to walk away, go to the car.
Yeah,
Don't
go to the car and spend
don't
half of the time. You know what to go get.
I'm already there with it. I'm already there with it. So just take your ass to the car.
Nah, if I'm there with it already, I don't even want you around. I'm letting you know before I get
Exactly.
there. Do not come over
Exactly.
here.
Like go on about your
But God
business.
forbid it's a situation I'm not already there with. I just give you. We know that little cones. Yeah.
Hey,
So
Dez,
I'm
you
pass
bugging.
that
I don't know
package
what you're
off
talking
and
about.
get up out of here. Huh?
Now, Dez said somebody does that now to me or whatever. I'm
I'm
like, you
telling
bug.
you, it is what it is. Who is that, Shadow?
No, that was Dez. He was saying something about somebody does that to me now. I guess the whole Philip,
Yeah, the clap is crazy.
man, boy. One, because
Nah, I feel bad for you.
I had a real bad temper growing up. Like especially in my younger years, I would fight teachers, principal, I would fight anybody. And
Everybody, yeah.
she that it would piss me off to the point I would stop. But it would piss me off and make me so much more angry. Like, why? Like, leave me alone.
You
Like,
know
why
where
you?
that clap come from though? That clap, you know what that clap mean though? She ain't play with you when you was younger. Once you see that
Oh
clap,
yeah.
you straighten right up. See, you good. You got a clap. All I seen was a
my
motherfucking
my
Garrison belt. Oh damn! All I seen was a belt, a big, thick, three-hole belt.
with them big joints. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, boy.
Or she tell you to go pick a
Pick a switch.
branch
Yeah.
outside. When you
I,
had to go pick your weapon of choice for her to beat you with, go pick a branch, and
I did that
she
once.
dared you come back with a little branch.
Yeah, my grandmother told me to do that. I came back with this little thin joint one time.
Oh, yo, but
She
those
laughed
those
at
hurt
me.
work. Wait,
She
the little
laughed at
thin
me.
ones. Hold on, believe it or not, the little thin ones
It was too
they
thin.
leave little tiny webs. You get in the
Yeah,
shower,
no,
your
it
butt
wasn't
double and
pliable. It
pause.
wasn't one of the pliable joints. It was so thin, Mo. Like
Oh
she
nah,
laughed at
you
me.
know better than that.
Yeah, she laughed
You
at me.
know
She
better than
go,
that. You had to pick it thick. Pause. You had to pick it thick enough that she
uh,
wouldn't go pick her own.
exactly, because she laughed at me and went right out in the
Yeah,
backyard and
and
got
pick
got
her own.
got
Yup.
her.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they know exactly where to hit you on your butt. They don't hit you on your back. They hit you on your butt and
Man,
then tell you to take a shower.
man, I used to get hit on the back, the butt, the arms, the leg, because I was
Nah,
one of
see,
these.
she
I
she
was one of
she
these,
wasn't
Mo.
with that
I was
whip
like,
it. Yeah, yeah.
I was all over the place for mine. Like I wasn't sitting still.
Yo, may he rest in peace. Me and my little brother, we was yin and yang, like we was always together. So we always got in trouble together.
Yeah.
So yo, this kid, may he rest in peace. My grandmother used to spank him, and he used to sit there and laugh and get more spankings. I cried like I was dying, and she'd stop. And I used to then understand, like he'd get hit, and he'd just sit there and look at her and laugh at her. So this nigga crazy. And she's like, "You think it's funny?" And she keep hitting him. And me, I start, even though it don't hurt like that, I start crying like I was dying, bro. I'm like, I learned the trick. You sitting there laughing, and
Making it worse.
yeah, and I'm sitting there getting beaten, crying like I died. Like, yo, bro, I'm all over the place, yo, diving on the floor, having a seizure.
Man,
Yo, I be
listen.
laughing at it to this day because our kids do not get what we got growing up. They are so damn
So
lucky,
lucky.
boy.
So lucky on a whole lot of levels. A lot of levels. I'm just like,
I
listen.
think I spanked two of my kids, right? Out of seven. And I cried after I did it. My oldest son, we had a fist fight. My 26-year-old, I bust
Yeah.
his ass and I held him and cried, and he always laugh at me about that. Like, yo, dad, why the hell we fighting? They always tease me about that. So as soon as you hit me, you started crying. I was like, yo, because you my son, I don't want to hit you. I told you I could fuck you up. I taught you how to fight.
Yeah.
you know? But he challenged me. I knocked his behind right out.
Man, listen.
Then I sat there like I sat there holding him, waking him up, crying like, "Yo, see what you made me do." My daughter just cracking up like, "Daddy, what are you crying for?" I was like, "I be telling you, I don't want to hit y'all. Stop it. Stop doing this to me." But they mothers beat they man. Man, I be feeling bad. They mamas don't play. They demand respect. They bust them kids behind. Yo.
Listen, it's something about a woman, especially when dealing with a male child. I think they kind of feel like they
Oh,
have
male
to.
and female. No, they take it easy on the boys. They whip
Oh,
the girls behind.
oh wow.
And when the girls get a certain age, they clash with their mothers. Oh my God, I'm at that stage where some of them are grown. There's only one that's almost there. No, she'll be 16 December 12th. I mean, yo, December 12th, December
The
18th.
date. You say which way? Which day?
December 18th. Damn, I done gave my daughter somebody else's birthday. December
17th.
18th. She'll
She
be
was.
she'll be 16, but she
Shout
thinks
out
she's
to
21.
shout out to your daughter. She was
We know
born
your birthday is
she was
December
born
11th, brother.
7 days after the greatest day on this earth. You feel me?
Are you dumb? The greatest day on this earth is July 9th,
Never,
1975. That's
never.
when the God was born. You heard?
No. December 11th is the best day known to man. You feel me? Unto
So
this world a
your
child was
number is
born.
1211, huh?
Yeah, 12-1. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it sound close to 911, brother. I don't know.
It's an emergency. You hear me?
You take away three, you got 911. So I don't know. You got three ones. Well, let's do the math. You got three ones in your birthday. You
A
add
whole
them
lot of
three ones,
knowledge.
that's three. You take that away from that 12, you got 911.
Yeah, a whole lot of knowledge and just a little wisdom. Just a little wisdom to go along with it, but a whole lot of knowledge. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Listen, while I got you up here, Mo, I'm not gonna change the screen, but I'm gonna talk about talk about a situation that's been going on down in Atlanta.
Yeah, because you from DC. That's New York City in your background, right?
I think this is a New York picture. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
don't be jacking our swag here.
I could never. I could
Put a picture of the White House. You from DC.
never. I'm trying to make it universal to everybody. That's to
I'm just
represent
messing with
outside
you, bro.
urbanism.
Yeah,
I
I
get.
don't care.
They say is an article posted in Atlanta Black Star. It's been going around the internet involving a TikTok star named Keith Lee. Candy Burris is the was the old lady gang restaurant and some bullshittery that went on down there. This is the food business just isn't for you, Candy Burris's lackluster response provokes more criticism as the frustrated TikTok star Keith Lee exposes her old lady gang restaurant for its poor customer service. Atlanta restaurants have been put on notice as popular TikToker Keith Lee lays out the good, the bad, and sometimes unforgiving details of his dining experiences in the city. Lee, who rose in prominence on the social app in 2022 after 2 years of making content, is known for delivering reviews of food establishments across the country in relatable and easily digestible videos. His growing notoriety as an influencer has helped multiple struggling eateries gain traction, but his account of patronizing Atlanta hotspots seems to have left a bad taste in his mouth. Where you at?
I was gonna say, land that plane, brother. Land that plane.
I got to read it. Restaurants whose quality of service or lack thereof, dining rules, and food that have been critiqued during his recent trip include the Jamaican Jerk Biz, the Bodega, the Dining Experience, the Real Milk and Honey, Juicy Jerk Atlanta, pause, the Seafood Menu, the Atlanta Breakfast Club, and the Old Lady Gang. The latter establishment is owned by the Real Housewives of Atlanta OG Candy Burris and her husband Todd Tucker. Lee and his family paid the near downtown location on Peters Street a visit on October 28 after they were unable to order their meals via DoorDash and by phone. To their disappointment, they were denied the option to place a to-go order in person due to weekend rush. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hand, said Lee in his video critique, as he has done for all his reviews. Lee sent his family members into the establishment to avoid receiving preferential treatment. As a result, his family was told they would have to wait up to an hour and a half to be seated, as there were also no reservations. At that point, Lee went into OLG, took pictures with fans, and shortly after, a staff member notified him that they would be able to be seated in 5 minutes. When he inquired about the quick turnaround for a table, it was clear that his notoriety was a factor. As always, I don't want any special treatment. I want to be treated like everybody else. I pay for my food like everybody else. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal customer, Lee said. The influencer said he declined to be seated and instead told the staff member he was no longer interested in dining at the establishment. I'm a very transparent and honest. I'm gonna be very transparent and honest. I am frustrated. Me and my family just trying to eat food. That's all we trying to do. At the same time, I understand that we all are human. I do not agree. I do not support. I do not condone shaming this business based on my experience, said Lee. He continued, like every city we've been to since we've been on this food tour, I go to regular restaurants, to mom and pop shops, to staples in the community, to super popular, to places nobody knows about. And Atlanta has definitely been a unique experience for me and something I'll never forget. Several fans implored Burris to avoid the online backlash. One user wrote, "Candy girl, go ahead, turn the comments off and don't fumble the response. Just be humble about it." Another commented, "Girl, the food business just isn't for you. You failed so many health inspections. It's just not it. It's embarrassing now. Customer service," or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
I can go on. The problem,
Yeah.
point is she got her feelings about it because it's one of her businesses, one of the ways she makes money. She wasn't jacking it. But whatever the case may be, there's more to the story that they said there was a hell of a line at the establishment or whatever the case may be. And I saw a video where he said, "What about these other folks? You trying to push
Now,
faster because of who I am. What about these other people that have been waiting?"
well, now
Go ahead.
that just plays devil's advocate because he's fronting right now. All right, because he's up status. Had they not catered to his status, he would have critiqued that. I see a lot of celebrities do that. You understand? He's fronting right now because had he had to wait on that line, he would have gave a bad rapport for that because of who he is. Now, a lot of establishments have a reserved area for these type of people. I don't went there with Remy and Pat. I don't been there with Snoop. I don't been there with French Montana. When you come to the door, they have VIP areas for private for you, so you
Hold
can
on,
have a
hold on
private.
1 second, Mo. Hold on. I don't mean to cut your wisdom. No regarding whoever you are, you about to get sent up off here for good. Talk about nigga only talk about black people. He think his white folks don't commit. Listen,
Phil,
stop
Phil,
playing.
Phil, Phil,
Stop.
Phil, Phil. Don't,
Go ahead, Mo.
Phil. Yeah, don't,
Got you.
Phil. Don't even entertain. Some energy consumes you. You understand? It do. Like you about to become a white boy for no reason.
Yeah, all
Listen, black man.
right.
Listen. Like I said, when
Tap
you
in,
dealing
Mo.
with this, you understand, especially being a security or bodyguard for the celebrities, we go to the establishment, we let them know who we have, who we holding down, and they reserve an area because they don't want that celebrity critiquing their business. So she did what she was supposed to do as a black number one business owner, because had it been a white established area, he wouldn't have complained, he wouldn't have gave it a rating, he would have waited, he would have did what he had to do. But they always going on attacks to see what's wrong with our own people areas. She did what she was supposed to do. For him to go on and look at her ratings and this and that and that and this and speak on it, he just wanted to attack Candy. It's something personal with them too.
Well, let me ask you this, because Keisha Hall she just commented. She said, "Don't forget, Cardi B went live and co-signed everything he said, and she too vented her frustration about the same issue."
Yeah, and if there was a big line around the corner, that means he have a great business. You understand? That means people want to eat there. So them people that were sitting there patiently waiting likes to eat there. Cause I'm not waiting nowhere. I don't want to eat the food. So obviously the food is good if they have a line waiting. You understand? And at any dinery, especially a fancy one, not an in and out. You know what I mean? Not a takeout. You're gonna wait if they have a full house.
Yeah, of course, I know I get that, but
Yeah, so that
but I
right
think
there,
it's
and Cardi B is another one, and that's
I,
my little sis. I know her personally. She's another one that she might have complained because, like I said, they want it when they want it. Her complaint probably the opposite.
I think in this instance, what he was saying was, now all of a sudden, because I came in here, you willing to push us past everybody in the line.
Because they
Which
do that. They do.
hold on,
They
hold on,
does
hold on.
that for people, the
I,
celebrities. They does that.
I get that, but what he was saying, like, I don't want to be treated like that. I want to be treated like everybody else, so I can get the full experience, so that he can really.
He's not gonna ever. Once you become somebody, especially influence, and especially something people view and watch, these people have to protect you at the establishment. So he know what he doing. He just cloud chasing.
You think it's just about clout?
That's all it is. He want to bash Candy because he know Candy is feisty and she's gonna speak her mind and she's gonna respond about it. She's not
Okay,
gonna sweep it under the table and offer you a reservation at her restaurant. She's gonna tell you about yourself. So he knew
we
what he was gonna get.
we have a resident ATL alien in the building who might be more astute to that restaurant in the area.
Moon
What's
is
going
not
on?
going to that goddamn restaurant.
How you know?
Moon wouldn't step foot in Candy Burger's restaurant.
Because
Not
it's
Moon.
ghetto. Because it's
See,
ghetto.
I knew what he was gonna say. Moon ain't even
And
gonna
Bro,
talk. I
and
already
what's up,
know.
y'all? And I'll tell you this. It is known that Candy Burris' restaurant, whether it be the Old Lady Gang or any other establishment, even on the show, there were frustrations that she showed for herself of her own business that it was going down. There's even other people that can claim that the restaurant is in shambles. The restaurant is very ghetto, and people only go to that restaurant for the name of it. So it doesn't change the fact that people are going to a shitty establishment. They're going for the clout,
Well,
they're going
Moon.
for the Instagram.
Okay, so
Her
listen, as a
business is
business,
known for
all right, but
being
Moon,
ghetto.
your business, right? You only establish a business to do what?
But
To
Mo,
make your
you
money.
were talking as if you've been there and you know about what's going on
No, no,
there.
no. I'm
And
not.
your
No, I was speaking as
observation
a hype.
that,
Hold on,
but
Moon.
that's
We know
apples
you
to
come up here.
oranges.
No, no, we're not doing that today. You little motherfucking furry face. Okay, we're not gonna do me today,
But
brother.
Mo, just
You gonna
because you've
relax.
done security, that doesn't mean have you done
No,
security
no, no.
there?
I don't do security. I do bodyguard. It's a big difference.
Okay. So, but isn't a
Let's
bodyguard
not.
a
That's
security?
like
Okay. So
no,
anyway,
no,
have you ever done it at that
Bodyguard is not.
establishment?
Yes, wait. First, just break down the difference between
no, no, no. Stay on
bodyguard
topic.
and
Stay on topic.
security. No, no, he ain't gonna come up here.
Non-celebrities. That basic. We
No, he's
bodyguard.
not gonna come up here and do this to me. All right, all right. I'm on my candy burgers today, boy. You can sit there and read a whole damn book. They explain the
I'm
article
reading
because
you.
no, I'm talking. I used to see Moon say, "Wait your turn. Wait your turn." All right. Nah, but what I was saying though, Moon, real talk. I've been to establishments and I know these celebrities and I know how they react when they don't get that treatment. For him to be of status, and listen to me, Moon, before you jump in. If he hadn't walked in and got that kind of service, he would have been screaming that. I'm telling you. They're bipolar, bro. And they pick and choose who they want to pick on and who they don't want to pick on.
Well, let me say this. There's a lot of celebrities in Atlanta
Yeah, wait, what
that
the hell?
they throw up multiple. Let me tell you something. A restaurant is not a green, leafy, neon light having wall, and then you have shitty food. That's what a lot of celebrities in Atlanta like to do. They like to use their clout or use their name, and they throw together some BS, and it's not an actual place of quality. That's why a lot of those businesses go
Oh,
down.
okay.
Two
Well,
Chains,
my bro got a
Candy
restaurant out there.
Burris.
Shout out to Rock South. Shout out to my brother. Soul Food is doing
A
very
lot of
well.
these celebrities start these businesses and then they focus on their music or they focus on whatever. They're not focused on being a business owner. They have ghetto staff running their establishments. The places that they open up are nothing of any type of class, any type of efficiency, any type of wellness, goodness, or anything in the atmosphere. The same way that you would get the service at McDonald's is the same way you would get the service at those restaurants. The only difference is you're paying a higher
More
fee
premium,
for the
premium.
name. You're paying a premium
You're paying for
tax
the
on the
name.
food.
Okay.
And not only that, you're paying more and getting less. You're paying more for the food and less of the conveniencies of the service. Why is it that I can go to Starbucks, McDonald's, all these other places and order on the phone, get my DoorDash, my Uber Eats, but I go to a well-known celebrities establishment who has the funds and
So hold
chooses
on.
not to do so? Ghetto.
So, so read that comment because I can't see it on my phone.
You
It's so
said Mo
tiny.
said Mo respectfully, you should do a little more research on Keith Lee. He's for the people. This was not a clout chasing situation.
Well, Keith Lee, don't ever go in no restaurant if people know who you are. Just hire somebody to go get your food because you're never gonna get the reaction you want as a normal person because of your status. That's like L Cool J trying to come eat in McDonald's on Sufton Boulevard. The paparazzis, the people is gonna flood it. L just want to be normal. So respectfully, brother, he could be whatever he normal and for the people, but because of his status, he's not.
I get it. I get it.
That's
Ro,
crazy. That's crazy to say that your profession excludes you from having an honest opinion. If that so, that's like saying
No, no,
Diane
no,
Sawyer
no. It's
can't report the news
reality.
because she's
not Diane
famous.
Sawyer.
No, no, Moon. Look, look, Moon. You can report the news, but what I'm saying is
I'm talking
we
about the
have.
real Diane Sawyer.
Listen, Moon.
I'm talking about the real Diane Sawyer.
Listen, Moon. You know me. You can never get under my skin because we
I'm not
gonna
trying to
joke
get under
the
your
death out
skin.
of
I'm
each other.
attacking the issue, not you. That's your problem.
I know. I would. I know you ain't attacking me, bro. I know better than that. You know. Look, I
Ro,
gotta get you where it hurts sometimes, but it don't never hurt.
Ro. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Ro,
What's up,
you
road
tapped
three?
in. Salute.
What the heck? He got his name. That's what's up. You got your backdraft
He's
ready and
branded.
everything.
He's branded. Look,
Wow, you are internet ready.
yeah, he's ready. He's good.
Nah, man,
That's what's up.
I wanted to come. I seen you live again. I was like, man, I go wherever the fuck I want to go. I'm not controlled by people.
Good
Uh,
man. Good man.
I don't. My name, my name is world renowned, fam. I'm not no fucking puppet. You feel what I'm saying? So
Wait, you the one that made the report?
No, no, no. There
I
was
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
some
I'm wondering where the hell this coming from. I'm
some
like,
some
wait.
Yeah,
sometimes
you
somebody
gotta
that you know
listen. You see
that
how I
smack.
sat here and I listen. because I didn't want to jump in on something I didn't know what I was talking about. So I
Yeah,
waited.
No, I was just confused, so I jumped in because we was talking about it first. So now I'm gonna listen. Hold on, relax. I'm gonna listen.
Fam, I got my own fucking mouth. You can't. I got
I'm
my
gonna
own.
listen. Nah. You just
all right, let's
misunderstood what
take
I
some
said.
time.
So
Let's take some time.
I
No,
was
no, fam. Like I'm not
I was
tripping.
Bro,
listen.
hold on,
No,
Because you
hold
came
on, hold
off on
on,
the
man,
wrong
give-
foot. I
I didn't
was
come
trying to
on nothing.
explain to you. I wasn't coming at you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. You can't
All
control
right,
me, fam.
Oh, nigga,
hold on.
eat a
All right,
dick.
we gotta
Exactly.
try this
Y'all
again
niggas
another
be
day.
talking, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice, brother. Eat a dick. Fuck
Come on.
wrong with you. You got
No.
you in your feelings.
You can't do that. My last video got flagged because of certain
Oh,
words.
my bad, Phil. I was just trying to explain to him I wasn't
I get it.
attacking him.
See,
I
that's
get
the
it.
But
type
he
of
coming up
service you
here in
get at
his
Candy
feelings.
Bird's restaurant, honey. That's what you get.
I might give a damn about
That's
you,
the
homie. I'm
service you
trying to be
get.
nice.
All right. Mo, I'm gonna calm
And
you
that
down
was a
for a minute. I'm
staff
gonna work
worker.
him up.
Wasn't that
See
man
if
the
he got the
staff worker
same
that worked at her
so we can have a
restaurant?
peaceable show, okay?
Okay, but look, Phil,
Wasn't that a staff? Phil,
before
didn't you
you
just
calm
came
me
up a
down,
staff from the restaurant? That was
Phil,
a special guest
Mo,
staff
hold on,
worker
Mo.
at that
Mo,
restaurant.
hold on.
And see what he
Before
did?
you before you cam homie up, let me explain to him what I was doing. I didn't understand his point where he was coming from. That's why I asked him, was it him? Because the way he came in, I could
Well,
go
he's
anywhere and
mad because
everywhere I want.
we're critiquing the story of the restaurant. He works there. And that's
No, he
all.
Oh,
doesn't.
I
No, he
didn't know
don't.
that.
Yes, he do.
I
Yes,
didn't
he
know
do. Because I
that.
saw him in the
I
back
didn't
kitchen
know
last
that.
time I tried to get my order.
No, he don't.
No, I didn't know that.
He worked there.
What he was speaking to is your cousin. Is your cousin kind of got on his heels because he came up with us before and was feeling the way about it.
So what that got to do with me?
He don't know who you are, so he kind of thought maybe
Okay,
you was.
but I don't care. But as a
He knows
man, you
who
don't
I
come.
am
Wait, hold
because he
on,
saw
Moon.
me
Hold on,
eat at the
Moon.
restaurant.
Moon, hold on. As a man, you don't come up here just attacking. I was trying to say I didn't know who he is.
That I
You
get that.
understand? And all that aggression, 9:40 in the morning, yo, bro, go get a coffee.
All right, Mo. Stand by, Mo. Where's Ro at? Now let's try this again. Good morning, Ro. Good morning.
Good money.
Good money, gang.
Yeah.
Now we was talking about the situation with the Candy Burry situation. Are you familiar with that? It's been all over the internet. I'm pretty sure you're astute.
I know who she is, but I like I say, I didn't want to speak on it because I came in halfway. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know
The
the
gist of what was going
yeah.
on.
That's why I just was listening and being patient.
Okay, you know what happened was internet influencer that goes around and critiques restaurants or whatever that's kind of got a name for doing that went to Old Lady Gang, her restaurant in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
said that the service was jacked up. I'm paraphrasing it in a nutshell, whatever, trying to bring it all together quickly. And when his family went in there to see about getting seating, they was told one thing, and then when he went in there, they switched up all of a sudden. And there was people that was waiting, and he said, "I don't want preferential treatment. I want to be treated just like everybody else. So I don't want you to bump me up before anybody else. We just want, service or whatever the case may be." And his disregard, not I ain't gonna say disregard, his displeasure and what he experienced, he spoke on it. And then Candy Bird has lashed back out as opposed to maybe humbly dealing with it or whatever the case may be. And it's causing a little bit of a stir on the internet. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. And it's no different than, say, restaurants in Florida or Texas, you know what I'm saying, where sometimes the service is good, sometimes it ain't. Sometimes the food is good, sometimes it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened in this instance is black-owned establishment, and the dude on the other end is a black individual who just has some influence on the internet. So,
And it's always black people restaurants. They get put in these type of topics. That's crazy. That got a name. I think there's one in Dallas where people were dancing on the table. The restaurant was playing.
Oh yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm good, man. For all the people who misread my energy, I live with Asperger's autism, so I'm not emotional, or I don't have many expressions. So if I'm talking, I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I just have the same type of facial expression. So don't take me no kind of way. I don't mean no harm to nobody. I just can't nobody control me or tell me what, you know what I mean? So that's it. So whoever the other guy is, I mean, I don't want no problem with you. I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? Assalamu alaikum to all of y'all that are, with the path, and that's that, fam. Yeah.
Respect that. And listen, nobody controls nobody, and you are your own man. As Moon is his own man, I'm my own man. Mo is his own man, and anybody is their own person. And anytime you want to stop through, you're more than welcome. If if you feel like you don't want to, or the topic ain't something that you take into, cool.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But if anytime you want to come through, you welcome here just like everybody else. This is a situation where anybody can come and speak their mind, and we welcome people, whatever the case may be. I appreciate you for stopping through. I'm gonna put you in the back, or whatever the case may be. My brother, salute to you. Oh, he calmed himself down.
Yeah, just take a tip of it and match the gray. What up, brother?
You said a pause. What? Take a what?
You see?
Hey, Mo?
Yo, yo.
Pause.
Nah.
Honestly,
Real
I
quick,
feel
yo.
like that
Listen.
was
Moon, real quick. Moon. Salute. Shout out to homie. Yo. I apologize for inviting him to my manhood. I came over. I didn't know he had autism. You know. So I respectfully, yo, my bad, homie. Go
Salute to
ahead,
that.
Moon. Do
I
what
don't know
you
what
do,
you, I
Moon.
don't know what you were talking about when we clicked you back in, though. But it
I
sounded
told you
like
they
you.
fixing they fixing something in my place, and he had to go. I told him to match the paint. That's all. Shit,
It's all good.
my shit is painted. To go match the paint, took my paint it white. It's great. Why would you paint it white? The other door white. That don't make sense. Paint. You change the door. You paint it the color I got it.
Now the next topic. I'm glad Moon is up here for it because he kind of know this person in a way. Mo, I don't know if you want to be up here or not, but it deals with Saucy Santana and DJ Academics.
First of all, Saucy Santana is just out
I
in
didn't hear you
DJ
say. Hold on,
academics.
you gotta wait. You gotta wait for your
No,
dialogue. You gotta wait
nah,
for your
cause they
dialogue.
argument is funny. Go ahead.
Hold on, now my computer acting crazy. Look, look. My black-owned computer is acting funny. Keith Lee, you can put a report in on my In a nutshell, while I wait for this thing to load up, there's been a back and forth between internet personality and influencer Sauce, and I think he raps too, right? He's a rap star, right? To a certain degree, right, Mo?
Mm-hmm.
You
Saucy
should know you
Santana.
got his album, Phil.
No, the hell I don't. But okay. and and viral messy sensation DJ Academics, who's been world renowned for some of his messy comments and his colorful commentary when it comes to everybody's business, entertainment, and beyond that.
Well, he got popular for outing out the Chicago drill rappers and the music. He
No,
was on
actually,
Portland.
he got popular before that. You got to go
Nah, he
back.
was well, he was popular to you.
Well,
I'm
to a
talking
lot of
about the
people,
world, because if it wasn't for Keith Chief and Vaughn and all them people in Chicago, would they mess? DJ Academics wouldn't be who y'all think he is. Stop it. You know they
yeah.
made him popular.
No, DJ Academic, you gotta do your due diligence on him. He's been around a little bit longer than that, but he
Yeah,
didn't
I
show
know
his
who he is. We approached him before because his mouth. I know the man. I know who he
no. I'm
is. So
saying
stop.
he didn't show his face for a few years. He did them videos where he talked through the videos, but you never saw who he was. And then after a while, I guess somebody talked him into stepping forward or whatever to stand on his brand or whatever the case may be. But in this situation, Young Miami and Saucy Santana are currently embroiled in a heated internet spat with infamous media star DJ Academics. Both parties went in on the ill-famed Twitch streamer after he accused Young Miami of being homophobic during an interview with DJ Vlad on October 28th. Academics also sparked tension with the famous rappers when he claimed the City Girls music was obsolete. He also poked fun at Santana's BBL. On October 30th, Santana took to his Instagram stories and dragged Academics after the controversial podcaster told him to pull up to his headquarters in Newark, New Jersey to, I guess he couldn't have no more of that, Newark, New Jersey, to hash out their online beef in person during a fiery Twitch stream. Santana, age 30, threatened to beat the brakes off the loudmouth internet star, taunting him to come outside and square up. Come on there, computer. Golly. Come on, Clayton. There we go. God. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. This is quoted. This is Santana's quoted as this. You see what type of N-word we dealing with right now? Pull up to your headquarters. Niggas is in the street. I want to meet on the road. It's
saying N-word, then saying the word.
I know, right? I thought too late, my bad. He said we want to meet you outside. I don't want to pull up to no whole headquarters, biatch, corporate ass naga. Let's get active. Further along in his heated diatribe, Saucy slammed Academics for making fun of his BBL during this viral interview with DJ Vlad. After I beat you, I'm going to F you in your A because you's a batch ass naga. That's what we do to you, he shouted. You always MFing pressing a BBL. I got a thick A and a what?
It's giving King me now.
Batch you a BBW. Like, I got to be careful with this one. Santana's fiery Instagram story caught the attention of Young Miami, who instantly jumped in to support the Bop Bop rapper's plea for a fight with Academics. Posting a screenshot from Santana's video, Miami captioned the post with a text overlay that read, "And when I send you this, that means meet me in the streets, pussy snuggle." Tension sparked following during his viral interview. Academics criticized Young Miami for calling him a bocce boy on social media after he claimed the Miami-bred FemC's only talent was pimping men. The controversial podcaster told DJ Vlad that it is ironic Young Miami would use the homophobic Jamaican slur, considering that her best friend is Saucy Santana is gay. I'll definitely say that about Carisha, Young Miami. I believe a lot of black women is why the levels of homophobia is what it is. Academics explain. He sound dumb. Those people who usually have gay friends, right? Because, women always say they have a gay best friend. Let them get mad at a straight dude. They'll try to belittle you by calling you gay. The infamous media personality continue. How could you have disdain or even be using those terms? Come on, man. This thing keep updating and messing up. Forget it. I'm not gonna finish reading that. Moon, you get the gist of it because this done pissed me off.
I'm aware of the story.
He said, "I'm aware. What is your take on it? Saucy, you kind of know people that know people. Does Saucy got some hands? Does he got hands? Because there is the misconception that because you are of the LGBTQ community that you can't know how to fight or you don't know how to fight. And I've seen on the contrary. I've seen a gay dude thrash a so-called solid individual with hands in the streets before. Trust me, people are people. What's your take on it, Moon Sniper?
Well, to go into Academics first. Academics is someone who, mimics, someone who does start a conversation in a very messy way. I can totally respect it. It's no different than the way that Wendy Williams conducts her types of topics, except Wendy Williams is a woman. And I think that Academics probably has a type of, technique in which he thinks that critiquing certain artists that are very, I guess, polarizing, like maybe, because he knows that things like this is going to get a lot of, traction. But to get into, Sauce Santana, I don't know personally if he can fight or not. I know that one video when something went down and he ran out of the club. Again, I'm not aware of what was going on. Maybe there was a gun, maybe there was this, there was that. But what I do know is the sexuality of someone does not depict the physical strength or the ability to whoop someone's ass. That I
That's a
do
fact.
know.
That's a
It
fact.
doesn't it really doesn't matter who you lay down with. Is someone can lay you out regardless of who they are trying to be with. But I do think
That's
that
true.
with Carisha, her using that term, there's a lot of people that use derogatory terms to a particular individual, even though they may not practice those beliefs to people. I think it's very obvious that Carisha loves Saucy Santana. I think it's very obvious that she's around gay people constantly. I don't think that she has anything against gay people. I don't think that she has that type of malice. But I do think in order to get under his skin or to offend him, that is something that she chose to say, because given her culture, her background, and just the type of world that we live in today, people are
Sure.
always going to say derogatory marks that, of course, we're holding her to a different standard because she's a celebrity and all this, and she probably shouldn't be talking like that. But at the end of the day, she's saying that because that's what she's comfortable saying within, the way that she gets down. I mean, there's people up here that would say the word to other people. They don't refer to me, but they refer to other people. And I mean, I'm friendly with people up here who I have seen say, derogatory terms to. Again, they're not referencing me, but it's also, what you answer to, right? And I don't really care how people talk or how people say things to particular individuals, in a world that has nothing to do with me, because again, that, it really ain't got nothing to do with me. Should she have said it? Probably not. I mean, you have multiple brands, ma'am, and you have something to protect. So I think if you have something that needs to be protected, like a business, a brand, or whatever, I would be very mindful on how I say things, even though you may not be representing that as the person that you are. Your words will and can be used against you in this particular situation.
Well, let me ask you this. It's kind of a side bar, so to speak. Do women, the good girlfriends, do they get passes when it comes to using certain derogatory slang, especially when they hang around or they have a good friend that's of the LGBTQ community that uses the same slurs and slangs or whatever the case may be. Do women that do they get a pass or they just get looked past when it comes to them using certain terms? Because some use the F word, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it here. My last video got flagged because of that usage or whatever the case may be. But I
I don't know from personal experience. I don't have any homegirls that talk in that manner to
got
particular individuals. But if someone was to say, certain things like that, I really don't. I'm so far removed from things like that to where people's opinion or people's way on how they articulate themselves to other people when they're upset, that really, I could care less, on, how people try to, get under people's skin. I'm someone who does it very fabulously. I know how to do it. I know why
you.
I'm doing it. And I can't be upset at someone for saying that particular word because you can't control people. I can, but you can't control.
She
You
said,
you
I
just
can't.
you just can't control people. And again, I think looking at it from a standpoint on the type of person that she is and who she is, she should be very mindful on
How it
how
goes.
what she uses.
Mhm.
But I don't think women get passes. I think it's more of a we understand, and when I say we, I don't mean we as a group of people in the LGBTQ because I am who I am. I'm saying we as in we who are witnessing what this person, whoever is saying this word, we understand why she's saying it and how she's saying it. Just like when Erica Mena called so and so, a monkey. You said that because you actually have that within you. And the only reason you recanted is because of you losing those
The
opportunities.
backlash.
So it's quite
Mhm.
in the reverse. I
Yeah.
know Erica Mena said that because that's what she really meant. I don't believe that Carisha said those things because that's how she really feels, because the bond and the love that she has for Santana, Tay, other people, all these other people in the industry, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm sure she really does love those people, but to get under his skin to show a high form of disrespect, that's why she
You're
used
not back there, Mo. I don't see you.
that's why she used that word. Do I think people should be using those terms? Probably not. But then again, I don't control the world. So, I really can't be upset over the thing. I mean, I even think I've even, said that the F word is used within our own community.
It definitely is.
Um, yeah,
Definitely.
it's definitely used within our own community when it comes to describing a particular, like a Jakari. He fits the term so well. You know what I'm saying? Like he fits the term so well because that's the type of person who he is. And, I mean, I really, I don't know what someone should or shouldn't do in a particular situation because I'm not them, but I do know that optics are everything.
That's a fact. Because I wonder because I, how can I put it right? I know that some women, who has a good friend or whatever that is of that community gets comfortable with certain things or whatever the case may be, and that whereas they might not be describing that person or the people that they're cool with, that they describe certain people in certain ways or whatever the case may be. And I just wondered, like, and somebody asked, "Do you speak for the whole community?" Of course, he does not. I just wondered how he felt about it, like if he's ever been around a female that might have used derogatory terms, not towards him or towards somebody that he truly cares about, but
Wait, I'm so sorry. I just want to say something really
sure.
quick. Sarah Lynn 40, sweetie. I never said I was an LGBTQ community expert. Phil never said that either. And clearly I'm not. I
Yeah,
can only
nah,
speak for myself.
he
But what I
wasn't
do want you to
radio.
know is I'm also not an expert in giving people money like you who came in my DMs and asked me to purchase you a car or to send you money. That I'm not an expert on either. So please, before you
Oh,
share your opinion, make sure that you're not asking the very hand that you were hoping would feed you, sweetheart. Okay?
oh,
I hope you have a fabulous morning, honey. I'm listening.
oh, snap! I see you back there now, Mo. I got you. Give me a second. Um, I lost my train of thought. That although they're not trying to be malicious towards the community, but does it come off a different way? But you said you're not around nobody that really uses the derogatory terms or whatever. So I
Mm-mm, but
guess.
I mean, I've definitely been in spaces where
Mhm,
I've been in the club, I've been at parties, I've been in
mhm,
social settings where, people of a, different cultural, or upbringing, that's just the term that I have guy friends that I have heard and seen said it. Now, again, I don't believe they were referring to me and they don't look at me as that because they probably wouldn't be my friend. I probably wouldn't be their friend. But I'm
right.
just saying, I have seen situations where derogatory terms are used very loosely. I've seen it up on, this side of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Up on
yeah,
these internet streets.
yeah, yeah.
And I don't think that the person genuinely has that within them to where they think about everyone as a whole as that. I think that they think of that one individual because they're upset at that one individual.
Got you. Yeah, I was curious as to that. Yeah, like I said, it was a sidebar to everything that was going on, but yeah, getting back to Saucy Santana and that whole DJ Academics thing, it's a shit show and it's a circus, to be honest. And Academic to me always jumps out there. And he think that certain people are gonna protect him and have his back and all that. But I think in this situation, a lot of them, a couple of them people that he think gonna have his back, gonna step away from this because they ain't gonna want no parts of the media backlash if they get involved with that community and and Saucy Santana is a very vocal person, and I think Academics met his match in this situation when it
Yeah,
comes.
well, see, Saucy Santana did what a lot of other men should have been doing when academics is coming at women
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what I was gonna
media.
say. That's what I was gonna say. He came at Young Miami or whatever the city girl name was, and Saucy Santana stepped up, like Moon just said, and took up for a woman. Academics a punk. But anyway,
of course, of course.
with the Erica Minute situation, right? I want to ask Moon and Phil this, since y'all
Sure.
both from the same community. Um,
Hold on. What?
I'm just playing.
What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Nah, I'm just joking. But look, now, so you could talk about my child and this and that, and I reference you as a monkey. You understand? So disrespected her children and had got her angry enough for her to call her a monkey. That's like if you get angry enough to call her a spick or something, so she would have been wrong.
Why is that the quickest thing that comes to your mind? Because
Because if you
I've
look at
I've
Spice as some, even as a black man,
well,
I
I've
like
never, I've, well, my thing is, I've never been raised, nor have I ever been taught to attack someone's race or to attack anything. I'm always
but do
able
you
to
think she attacked her race or you
no,
attacked the way she
wait
looked?
a minute, Mo, wait a minute. I think that it's very interesting that someone can go to a derogatory term as quickly as they can as far as race and not have remnants of that in your mind or how you were raised already. If she was to call her a spick or whatever or a chink or whatever, depending on her race, and that's the quickest thing that you go to, then you may be a racist or you may have remnants of that from your family or how you were raised. Because why can't you read someone based on something else? Why do you have to go
So
so
why couldn't
quickly to race?
Spice just look
And
like a
not
monkey
only
to her?
that, Erica Mena has been caught multiple times using racial derogatory terms towards black people. She has.
Well,
So that's
for
not the
me,
first
when
occurrence.
Erica
I
she grew
believe that
up,
whoever
a lot of
produced
her
that show
friends.
wanted her to get caught on camera doing it so they could go ahead and dismiss her.
Yeah, Mona is very, very, very messy.
Yeah, they
But my
got
thing
listen.
is,
She got gaslighted. She did, but
yeah, yeah, but
it's still
Erica grew up with none but black people. Erica, her friends is black, people's black, half her
It
kids is
doesn't
black. So
matter.
at the end
Cardi
of the
B
day,
has said all these things too. It's crazy. People have sex with slaves,
yeah,
had
can
sex
I
with
say this, bro?
slaves. People had sex with slaves and they hated them, but yet you still had a family with them. So two can be happening at the same time. You can
And
marry
you're
a
right.
black man and hate
You're
black
right.
people.
And I'm not taking her for her because she's cool. I'm just saying she's good with black folks. Since y'all want to make her race a racist for calling somebody that's been very messy, she could. It's not wrong with saying she looked like a monkey, in my opinion.
I'll say this. I'll say this. Coming from the hood and Jonan and Rankin, it probably wouldn't have raised too much of an eyebrow, but a laughter in the hood if she said that same thing.
Because it's
But the
been said.
but the fact that she was on a public show and the stigma behind the whole monkey connotation when it comes to black people historically when it comes to racism, it puts a whole new look on it. And the fact that the producers allowed that to go out and be shown the way that it was and all that, one, they gaslighted her, but two, she it goes back to the dude that shot the father and the son. Sometimes we got to think, even in the midst of a situation, we got to use a clearer mind in our responses because sometimes we might mean for something to be one way and it comes across a whole other way. And once it's done or said, it's out there. So it's like you can't take it back. You can't take it back because they look away. They do look away how she
No,
said it.
you're right, because she's on TV and it's a professional settings, and I still think Homegirl should get backlash as well for talking about that woman's children on
Of
TV.
course, of course,
But no,
definitely.
nobody say
Well, I
nothing
mean, she
about
didn't
that at
lie.
all.
It's not like she lied.
See, there
And
you go. You
talking
don't know
about
what they
someone
like.
talking about the parental behavior of someone, which is true. Erica Mena, you do not take care of that initial first child that you had. You don't even
Allegedly,
recognize him.
allegedly,
Allegedly, the father
Allegedly.
got
allegedly,
custody,
Allegedly.
right? The father got
Allegedly.
according to the
custody,
Cardi B
which
lawsuit,
is cool
Taylor.
that the father get
Again, I'm
custody.
not trying to get too much into her own personal business, but to show relevancy, talking about someone's parental behavior, yes, doesn't is distasteful, but calling someone a monkey on national TV shows bigotry and racist behavior
Well, listen.
because of the type of term that it originates from. That's crazy.
And Notorious just said, yeah, but they brought her back. They didn't care. They didn't care till after it was aired, when the backlash hit. That now that's a fact. They 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 knew what they were doing. They knew that it would stoke the fires.
Of course, it was going to cause controversy. It's
Yeah, they
the
knew. Yeah,
Mona's way. Anybody know Love and Hip Hop? Mona's way.
that's a fact. And because the backlash was probably even louder and stronger than they anticipated, that's when they had to do something about it.
And
They
she's
knew
going to come back to the show. Believe you me.
they know what they
They
want to
just
do.
letting
I,
it
They waiting
die
for the
out.
storyline.
it's a ghetto little show. I don't even watch that show,
Very
but
live.
I do believe that, again, people should be mindful of the status or the stature that they have in media or in the world, and be
Yeah,
mindful that when you say things like that, there are repercussions and consequences,
that's a
because
Yeah.
fact.
businesses and brands do not want to be affiliated or look as if they support or like that type of behavior. And again, we can give our, our passes and give all these black cards and these nods and these whatever that we think from, from where we're from, like, oh, you're good, you're this, you're that. But you can't be saying things like that. So we need to call it for what it is and not what we think it should be.
So it sounds good, no?
He said that sounds
It
good.
sounds good. Well, we
Think
pick and
that's
choose
the
who
thing.
we want to, give a
I mean, we
pass
pick
to.
and
That's what
choose
it
up
is.
here on. We pick and choose this selective everyone with ears and eyes today, this morning,
Mhm.
in all the internet streets. We pick and choose what we find to be
Yeah.
acceptable and not depending on the
Mhm.
person who's saying
On
it
the
to.
timing of the person. Yeah, you right.
Don't hold nobody
We
accountable. You
definitely
hold
pick
who
and
you
choose.
want accountable.
So I think that it just goes to show that if we have a personal connection to the idea of the person, or if we have some type of likeness to the person, we're willing to turn a blind eye to their
To a
behavior
lot of
if we
things. You're right.
Mhm.
You're right.
instead of treating everyone the same across the board.
And guess what? We as adults, especially we that want to be in some form of entertainment or in the public light, whether it be podcasters, singers, rappers, you name it, um, have to have accountability for our own actions. We have to we have to take that second and that third look at ourselves and say, hold up. Um, I might be used to handling things this way, but this ain't the streets. I might be, I might have a problem with my temper. I might have to work on that, or have to get some help. I can't. I might have to refrain from using certain words. I might have to refrain from reacting so visceral when it comes to certain things. Because if I want to succeed, if I want to get to the bag, if I want to keep a bag, if I don't want to stop bags from coming in, that I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, handle myself a little bit.
Just pick up a book and get better at reading. Understand how to get somebody without actually making yourself look crazy.
Yeah, facts. That's true. That's true.
But
Call it pretty passion fruit. That's a good one. Call it for what it is, a cautionary tale.
that's it. And
Uh-huh.
but they all look for that viral moment, even the producers.
Yeah, because the way they put it out there, they set that up.
Yes, they look
They
for the
been knew
viral
she
moment.
said they been knew she said it, and they played into it and put it out there, and because they knew, yeah, ratings, money.
Look, I'm glad DJ Academic is going at it with somebody like Saucy because Saucy is going to drag his ass through the internet. He's
And
not going to let
I
up
think
on him.
Saucy might put the pause on the pause.
Yeah, now he look like he'd beat him up.
Now this would be an interesting match if they was a celebrity boxing. If they would pick this
Now
up,
they would never allow it.
why? I think that would be
Yeah,
interesting.
but they gonna
Well,
put
if
it's gonna be
Saucy
so
Content
much
was the
politics.
yes, that would he would lose all.
Yeah, he would
Academics
lose
would
all
just
these
lose. He would
everything.
lose everything.
Maybe
He
it's
would
been a long
lose the
time
little
coming.
respect that he does have from his
Yeah, it ain't no coming back from that. He would.
Yeah, that's
He'd
true.
lose everything.
That's true. But sometimes your mouth write a check that your ass pause can't cash.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something, Phil. And knowing academics, especially where I was gonna say Montana. Homie, I never see him in person.
Yeah,
Academics is
because
not showing up.
there ain't
Yeah.
no. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
He's very. He talk on the internet, but he don't come outside like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know,
Listen,
it's really a few of them dudes that really come outside. Come outside.
listen, ladies and gentlemen. I heard what y'all said earlier about me writing summaries for the articles. I'm gonna definitely do that. I take everything into consideration, and I'll definitely do that. That'll help the show move a little bit, flow a little bit better, whatever the case may be. So I got you on that. Moon, we got to talk about which day you want to. If it's Wednesday, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? If you trying to be a fixture, we gonna talk
He
about it.
trying to sign that. He trying to sign that contract, Moon.
I'm
Listen,
telling you.
and ladies and gentlemen, if you all want to come up and be a part of the show, you are more than welcome. Always respect the people that are up here talking, even if you disagree with what they have to say. That way we keep people from being afraid to cam up or whatever the case may be. The Good Morning Gang morning show isn't just about Big Phil, but it's about you all as well that come to patronize, that come to support, that come to listen to topics and be a part of the bullshittery even. It's all about you, and we want this to be the best experience as possible, thus the changes that I'm making and more changes that are to come. Y'all stay tuned. Mo, you got any final words, my brother?
My motherfucking steak and rice is good. Oh my bad. Yo, peace, y'all.
He's something else. Moon Sniper.
I think this was, a very, very, very funny show this morning.
You go ahead and say it was interesting. It was interesting.
Very funny. And I also want to say just something to leave off. Remember to watch your mouth. Okay? Remember to watch your mouth because people are listening and people remember and people are watching. Okay? So remember to watch your mouth in the world of hypocrisy. And also remember to watch your mouth because it only takes 30 seconds or 15 minutes to get yourself some car insurance. And it only takes 15 seconds to get read in the comments, sweetie. Other than that, have a great morning, the Good Money Gang. We will be back loud, live, and in color very soon. Don't forget to check us out on Friday. 8 p.m. It will be going down. All right, everyone. Y'all have
8 a.m. 8 a.m. first.
8 a.m. then the p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Get your morning before you get your night. Get your left before you get your right. And on that note, I'll holla.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for stopping through. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but you chose to hang in here with your boy Big Phil Speaks, with Mo Sniper, with Mo Messy Mo, with everybody that's coming, been a part of the show. Ro even stopping through. Shout out to Ro. All are welcome. All are welcome. At the end of the day, in any way that I can improve the show or that we can improve the show, get in my DM, holler at me. I'm very approachable. I'm not. There's no big eyes, small U's. I take everything into consideration. If it's for the betterment of the show, I'm all for it. With that being said, make sure y'all come back here on Friday a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Friday night we got Feel the Love Fridays. Listen. Y'all know what they do on Feel the Love Fridays, and just because somebody won't be there don't mean that the salacious conversation and the adult conversation will not be there. It will definitely be on and piz-hopping. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend and bring some more people in. We want very grown and very adult conversation. Listen, bring your adult mind, bring an intelligent mind, bring an open mind, and let's have a conversation. But on that note, listen, I'm gonna close it out with the Good Morning Gang music. But before I do that, listen, smile because you never know what it might do for somebody. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. And lastly, but not least, I'm not anti-you, I'm pro-me, but with an emphasis on building we. Let that marinate in your melon until the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, I holla. Good morning to you.
I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G. But keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue. And take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.